Hello everyone and welcome to another video. So on Christmas Day, the Doctor Who Christmas specials finally returned with The Church on Ruby Road. But what did I think of it? Well, I really enjoyed it. It really was Ncuti Gatwa's time to shine as the 15th Doctor, and whilst I'm not sure where exactly I'd rank him compared to all the other Doctors yet, I loved how he continues to bring that wonderful energy and enthusiasm. He seems to be absolutely loving playing the Doctor, and you can tell how much him and Millie Gibson enjoy acting together. Speaking of Millie Gibson, I thought she also did a great job as Ruby Sunday. As Russell T Davies said in the behind the scenes YouTube video, it's great to have an 18-year-old played by, well, an 18-year-old. It allows the show to get away from that classic trope in media where teenagers are often played by people in their 20s and 30s. Not that I'm trying to imply that's a bad thing necessarily, but I think it adds a genuineness and believability to Millie's performance. The Goblins themselves were great, and I for one have come to actually really enjoy the Goblin song. Yes, it's very silly and ridiculous, but that's not exactly anything new for the show. Doctor Who can often have those utterly bizarre and bonkers moments, which is just one of many reasons why I love it personally. I think the guest cast were all pretty good, especially Michelle Greenwich as Ruby's adopted mother, Carla, and also Anita Dobson as the mysterious Mrs. Flood. Speaking of Mrs. Flood, what on earth is going on with that teaser at the end? How can she already know what a TARDIS is? It's yet another thing that Russell has teased. We've already had the boss mentioned in the Star Beast and the One Who Waits teased in the Giggle. So it looks like Russell is wanting to set up a lot for his new era. And whilst I could speculate all day about who Mrs. Flood might be, we probably won't know until at least 2025, if I'm interpreting comments made by both Russell and Anita Dobson herself correctly. Maybe she's the Rani, or Susan, or Omega, or whoever else us fans are always speculating about, it seems. But we're not going to know for quite a while yet. I liked the Doctor's intelligent gloves because of just how silly of an idea they were, and I thought the production team did a great job in showing how miserable Carla and Cherry were without Ruby. The combination of cooler and darker lighting and some terrific performances really worked well together. The storyline revolving around Ruby being abandoned by her birth mother as a baby and then trying to find out who she was pretty well done, I thought, and I liked how that led to the Doctor being able to relate to her, as he had also been abandoned as a baby with the whole timeless child thing. It's nice of Russell to respect what his friend Chris Chibnall tried to do with the show and continue on with it. I think it's made the whole idea work a bit more for me. Whilst Chibnall obviously did explore it in series 13, I think Russell has made it much more explicit. He's managed to get across just how much it continues to affect the Doctor. I do have some small nitpicks, however. I still don't like how they haven't tried to change the opening that much. Not changing the titles themselves is fair enough, as of course they're not going to just use them for the 60th specials, but not doing anything about that flat JPEG logo does still irk me a bit, and them still using the same theme that was used for the 60th specials doesn't work as well for Ncuti's era, I feel. It worked for the 60th because there were bits and pieces taken from previous themes, and that helps to give this feeling of celebrating everything that's come before. But with this special, it's supposed to be the real start of a new era, with a new Doctor and companion, so the theme just doesn't quite fit that aesthetic. They might change it for Series 14 or Season 1 next year, but I think it's more likely they'll just keep it as it is, unfortunately. And I'm still not that keen on the new Sonic Screwdriver. It's just so much of a departure from anything that's come before. Whilst there's never been a standard look for the Sonic per se, the classic and new series Sonics were quite different from each other in some ways, there's always been a general vibe to all the others. This new one is the first to really move away from that. But we still haven't seen it in action that much, so I should probably reserve judgment until I've seen more of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for any negatives. I really wasn't joking when I said nitpicks. I enjoyed the trailer we got for next year's series, and I can't wait for May. 5 months really doesn't seem that long, especially when you remember that we had a 13-month gap between The Power of the Doctor and The Star Beast. I'm especially looking forward to the historical episodes, as in the Beatles and Regency era episodes, even if the Beatles episode will mean I'll have to postpone my own Beatles Doctor Who story. And I'm happy to see Mel Rose Noble and Shirley Ann Bingham back once again. It doesn't really surprise me that any of them are back, as it all just appeared in the 60th specials, and Mel's return was confirmed months ago. But I'm glad that they will be back all the same, and so will Kate Stewart and Unit obviously. But anyway, let's get back to The Church on Ruby Road. What rating would I give it? Well, I'd have to give it a 9 out of 10. It was a solid start for Ncuti Gatwa's era and was full of great drama and whimsy, and I like the new, more fantasy-based approach the show is taking, but I don't feel like it's quite as good as some of the other episodes we've had this year. It has some pretty tough competition with Wild Blue Yonder and The Giggle, in my opinion, so I wouldn't rank it as highly as I did them. But anyway, so there's my thoughts on The Church on Ruby Road, as well as the Series 14 trailer. But what did you think? Did you enjoy the episode or not? And what are your thoughts on the trailer? Please let me know in the comments section below. And lastly, this will most likely be the final video of the year. I think this year has been the best yet for this channel, and I'm very grateful for all the continued support you've all given me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have a very happy new year, and I'll see you all in 2024. Anyway, so thanks for watching, I hope you liked it. Please don't forget to press that subscribe button below, as well as press the bell icon at the side of it, so that you'll stay notified of when all my new videos come out. This channel currently has 1,654 subscribers as of time of writing and recording this video. But if we can get to 2,500 by the end of next year, then I will do another Q&A where you can ask me whatever questions you want. Just keep them polite, please. Also, please rate and comment below your thoughts on all of this, and please feel free to donate to my Ko-fi page or give me a YouTube super thanks below, if you want to of course. And I shall see you all in another video. So, until next time, bye bye!